What's going on, guys? We are just getting a little hyped up here. This is all we're doing here is sending you guys to the real feed, which starts in like 20-ish minutes or so. That's really all I'm here for. I'm here to hype you guys up about this NFC West Roundtable because I love doing these roundtables. And also, this one, like, whenever it's on Ram Showcase, those Cardinals fans kind of blow us up a little bit, guys. So how about we get a Rams presence over there? Because this week it is on the AZ Sports Fan channel. So I will be actually, let me grab the link here for you guys, and then I'll get that sent out in the comment section. Let's see here. If you guys got questions, feel free to drop them here. We will be heading over to the NFC West Roundtable here shortly. But there it is, the link in the comment section. I also put the link in the description below. It's also in my on my community board or whatever that thing is called on the YouTube. So we'll throw this up right now, but you don't have to super chat here. This is just letting you guys know where to go. Scott B says, "How about them Seahawks?" I mean, how about them, man? What are they doing? 49er season's over. I mean, yeah, but you could also argue that the Seahawks is also, or that the Niners and Seahawks both. Yeah, I would say that it feels like that's true. And also, that's actually something I'm going to bring up on the NFC West Roundtable, so we won't get too deep into it. But is it time for a teardown in Seattle? We're going to ask Steezy that tonight. We're going to ask him if it is time for a teardown in Seattle. We already know that the whole offseason storyline with Russell Wilson and how he was almost, bouncing out of there. And honestly, the team's just not very good right now. So, I mean, do you try to recoup your losses a little bit and try to maybe see what you can get out of a Russell Wilson, see what you can maybe get for DK Metcalf, what you can maybe get for Chris Carson? There's some options out here, and the Seahawks might be best off to tear down and start over. But we'll talk to Steezy about that for sure. I love watching the Seahawks lose. I like watching any of the other NFC West. Steezy's in here. Yeah, man. We're going to talk to Steezy about these Seattle Seahawks and what they're up to this year and what this offseason could potentially look like. So we're going to be talking NFC West Roundtable. I'll keep throwing it in here, guys. I'm going to do it a billion times so you guys can, because inevitably somebody's still going to be like, where do I find it? I've put it all the places I can think of, guys. I can't help you guys longer. I even put it on my Snapchat today. More Snapchat. Come on, man. And, so we'll be going to the AZ Sports Fan channel. That's where you guys are going to be at. Hope the Jets enjoy that top 10 pick. I'm sure they will, man. I'm sure they will. Scott B., you better be over there for this NFC West Roundtable. It starts about 20 minutes or so. Just about. But we'll hang out here for a minute so we can talk here. But that's where the real magic's going to be happening. So. And then I think next week we're back here. Me and the rest of the squad will talk about where it's going to be next week. But scheduled, I think, is supposed to be here next week. But I still think you guys should subscribe to all the ones that are listed here, which is the AZ Sports Fan, CG Ruthless Sports, and then Steezy A. Smith as well. Let's see here. Cardinals ain't losing. What is it they got this week? Who did I put? Oh, it's Green Bay. Yeah, man, Green Bay is all 19'd up right now, man. They're going to be out there, defensive coordinator. Looks like 2 wide receivers down. So, I mean, can the Cardinals stop just getting these lucky breaks? Can that just happen, please? Or can we just let them get all big-headed and stuff like that and then watch them get smoked in the postseason, because that kind of stuff is not sustainable. Having, field goals missed at the last second and people getting the 19, no, 100% sustainable. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, okay. Trying to get that away. Let's see here. Ooh, that's an interesting comment from Drizzy's World. 49ers fans are questioning the organization. They don't even want to be faithful anymore. They are in trouble. I feel like the Seahawks are in more trouble than the 49ers, although I don't think that the 49ers are just A-okay. Like, it's definitely not all just like dandelions and happiness or something else. I don't know. We're talking about getting breaks with that schedule. Bro, it's not a schedule thing. Are you going to listen to what I'm saying to you right now, Ian? How can you? It's not sustainable to hope that people are missing field goals at the last second, or that teams are going to be out superstars from COVID-19. That's not sustainable. Cardinals are a very good team. I'm not trying to take anything away from them. I'm just trying to say that's not a sustainable thing. They keep on getting these breaks. They also and I'll say this on the Rams side, and this is going to sound like an excuse, but I don't really care right now, is like they also got the Rams on their worst day so far this year. The Rams were playing like crap that game. And I'm not here to say that's necessarily an excuse or anything like that, but it is the truth. I mean, if you, from the Rams perspective, I know that you guys are watching it from the Cardinals perspective, but if from the Rams perspective, nothing was going right. And credit to the Cardinals. I mean, that's part of their job is to throw off the other team so that everything's not going right for them. But I mean, it was just kind of a sloppy day for the Rams. But hey, we get them again, so it should be fine. Ian, bring all this over to the AZ Sports Fan channel, man, on the NFC West Roundtable for sure. Because I feel misunderstood right now. I'll be honest with you, man. But also, this is mildly one-sided. I'm sitting here going through explanations, and like I get inflections, and I get to spout off stuff, and you get like a small comment section. I get that. I understand that aspect of it. But I feel like it makes the points here, man. I feel like it makes the points. I mean, I don't. We can talk about MVP conversation right now, but we're only going into week 8. It's not really relevant yet. Gil's thinking about going to the Rams-Titans game. That should be a good one, actually. I know that like people's minds are exploding right now. Like, don't look ahead, one game at a time. It's fine because I don't have to prepare for the game, and also, I mean, we get the Texans this week, and I'm doing show prep like in between this. Like I was doing show prep before. We're going to do this and then the NFC West Roundtable, and then I'm back into my computer again. Well, I'm in the computer now. I'm just always on computers. All day, all night. That's all I do is look at screens. I should get the blue light lenses, I think, something like that. But, the Murray is, he's ahead of him right now. But Murray's also playing some good football. So, I mean, it's hard to say that, Stafford deserves it over him specifically, but I also think that that over the course of the year, I mean, as long as the Arizona Cardinals don't do what they did last year, which was hit a big dip, like in that third quarter to end of the season little slump there, like they did last year, then Murray definitely has a shot at MVP. But I mean, who else? Who doesn't though? I mean, my vote would go to Derrick Henry, and that's nothing against Murray. That's nothing against Stafford or anything like that. It's that I think that he is the most valuable player. And I know that the term MVP, most valuable player, the definition of that is up to interpretation. You can decide however you want to interpret that. Is it the person who just puts up the biggest numbers? Like for me, I try to watch the games and see who means the most to their team. Like if this person left this team or got hurt or something like that, it would make the biggest impact on that team. And that's why guys like Aaron Rodgers win it. That's why I would vote for Derrick Henry this year. For Matthew Stafford, I think that's definitely a reasonable thing. We know that John Wolford, the Wolf, is not going to be able to get it done. I mean, I know that there's Rams fans out there that are all about the Wolf, but I don't see it. I like him as a backup. I am really glad he's not our starting quarterback, though. I think that would be rough. That would be rough. What did I hear today? It was some kind of a promo or something. It was Vrabel. He was like, I would never talk to a human the way I talk to a ref. I started laughing so hard. Like, refs aren't people. They're not real people. What if Rams house is in the house? What's up? Dude, I feel you, man. There's been a lot of tough days lately. And we're getting wrecked with weather out here. It's weathering so hard outside right now. Out here in Colorado. I hear my windows. I got these old school windows from 1974 on my apartment, and they're struggling. They're struggling. They're putting in some overtime tonight. They're hanging on strong though, so I appreciate that. We were able to put our windows in good position to make an impact. Murray is way better than Stafford. I mean, they're just different quarterbacks. I don't think the comparison is relevant or real at all. They're very different players. I'm not hating on Kyler Murray at all. And if you're interpreting that as hate, then you are misunderstanding me, because there's no intentional hatred towards Kyler Murray. And I don't even know what you're referencing, saying that I'm hating on Kyler Murray. I don't know what words I would have said that would have that. I don't know what words shot out of my face, into my computer, out of your computer, into your ear holes, and then you were like, he's hating on Kyler Murray. I don't even know what comment that would have been. But is Murray better than Stafford? I mean, he's playing some good football right now, but like I said, they're different quarterbacks. There's a completely different style. It's like trying to compare apples and oranges. They can both be good. How about that? Like, how about just because I say that Matthew Stafford's doing a good job, that doesn't mean that I'm subliminally saying that everybody else sucks. You know, like there's possible for more than one person to be good at this game. We see it a lot, actually. You don't appreciate people not giving credit where credit is due. Sorry. I hope you guys are all over on the roundtable on that, man. This is going to be fun. I don't know what to tell you. If I'm able to hurt your feelings through a computer, you're doing it wrong. And I hope that that's not like how it comes off. Like I'm not, there's no intention of bashing anybody here. I was trying to get people hyped up for this NFC West Roundtable, to be honest with you guys. That's what I'm doing right now. Rams house says pouring rain right now. Man, it is monsooning outside, man. It's weathering so hard out there, man. I lie. I'm a real hater. It goes with Rams culture. All right. That's cool. You're comparing a superstar quarterback to a mediocre quarterback. So now to that comment there makes me understand the conversation that I'm having. So Mark Badgley, it's clear that all you're doing is trying to elicit the reaction. So I don't know what to tell you, man. You're allowed to interpret my words however you would like to. And I really hope you're on the NFC West Roundtable, man. Really hope so. But yeah, man, it's NFC West Roundtable tonight. We've got, I think a big part of this conversation is going to be the changing in the, like, we started this season where NFC West was supposed to be like just this 4-horse race that's going nuts. And now I'm literally thinking, like, is it time for the Seahawks to tear down, to try to get a new coach, maybe move on from Russ, maybe see what they can get out of DK. I know that they're kind of tied in with the contract of Jamal Adams, but I mean, the Rams have proved before that the salary cap is a myth. It's not even real. So, yeah, man, I don't know. That's kind of where we've gotten. And then the 49ers, I mean, two teams, the Seahawks and the 49ers, both are they're just struggling right now. They're just having a hard time getting it going. So the Arizona Cardinals, definitely, I mean, they're on fire right now. And I'm glad that we get to play them again. That's going to be really fun. But it's just one of those. I mean, we saw the game. It's the Rams and Cardinals first game. It wasn't even that insane, honestly. Like the Cardinals were cardinaling out there, and the Rams, they just they just had an off day, man. So I like being a Rams fan, and you see that, you know, like you can feel when the Rams are just having a bad day. And you know, and honestly, it happened against the Detroit Lions as well. Rams were just struggling to get it going, and luckily that was against the Lions, and so having a rough day, and you know, the opponent pulling out all of the stops over here, then, you know, and we still were able to come out with a 9-point win, and that's absolutely massive, man. Oh man, this is fun. See, this comment section's getting more ridiculous as the seconds pass. You're not looking forward to seeing the Seahawks and Niners fans on Roundtable. Yeah, man, they're bitter, clearly, like the Cardinals fans. I don't know why the Cardinals fans are so bitter. They're undefeated. The only undefeated team in the NFL, and they're still all in their emotions about what a Rams fan's saying on a Rams page, on a Rams live, wearing Rams clothes in front of this Rams background. But Cardinals fans still come here and get their feelings hurt. I mean, if you want to go out of your way to show up here so that I can hurt your feelings, I mean, we can do that, but it's fun, man. But actually, I do need to get over there here soon. So if you guys got anything or something, maybe I need to bring up on the round table. Maybe there's a question that I need to ask to Steezy. Maybe there's a question I need to ask to CG. Maybe I need to ask Mike a question, the AZ Sports fan. Maybe there's something there, man. But I know that the story of this one, just based on the title of the show, is that it really is about, it's a 2-horse race now. We came into the season as a 4-horse race, and now it does feel like it's between the Rams and the Cardinals. And if as a Cardinals fan, if you're here, first of all, thank you for being here. I do appreciate I do appreciate the ratings boost. But like as a Cardinal fan, you have to understand that like if you are not worried about the Rams at all in any capacity, then you're just not paying close enough attention to the game. Yeah, they are upset because Aaron Donald is better than every defensive player, honestly, maybe ever. Like I know that that's like a bold thing to say at any time, but it's one of those where like even Colin Cowherd said one time, not that long ago, just a few weeks ago, he's like I've seen a lot of defensive players, and Reggie White is close to Aaron Donald. That's it. Like he's close. And that to me, like it blew my mind because like as a Rams fan, like we just remember watching him get drafted and stuff like that. And it's just like 13 overall too. We took Greg Robinson over Aaron Donald. You know what I mean? Like everybody likes to say all these teams passed on Aaron Donald, but so did we. You know, it's just funny, man. I don't. Those are the only sunglasses I own. The little Ram shades that I got. Oh, I'm eating up these comments right now. It's fun. I mean, in fairness, guys, I mean that Cardinals game, the Rams Cardinals, Cardinals did it. I mean, they did the thing, man. They came out and played. I literally said the words "credit where credit is due," and then like somebody commented, and they were like, "I don't like you not giving credit where credit's due." Oh man, it is nice though to see that after the Cardinals, start 7-0, that they have fans, because I've not seen this kind of response on any Cardinals conversations in years. So it is cool. Like, and I'm not trying to say that like bandwagon anything like that. I mean, it happens to the Rams too. When the Rams are better, my ratings are better, and I appreciate that. But it is kind of interesting to see not only are Cardinals fans showing up a little bit more, but they're leaking out into other channels. This is a Rams channel, and Cardinals fans are still subbed here and stuff like that. So I do appreciate you guys, but that's good stuff. All Seahawks fans jumped ship to the Cardinals. I don't know, man, but all the Seahawks fans that I know personally are pretty hardcore. I don't know any Seahawks fans specifically that are lumped in with that bandwagon stuff, but I will say Packers fans, that's one that when they're doing well, I see a lot more, and I definitely know people who will represent Packers when they're winning and will just be like, oh no, I'm a Broncos fan if they're not playing well. They kind of default to the Broncos, but then whoever's really awesome, or there's like the teams, like if the Steelers playing really well, the Packers playing really well, sometimes the Cowboys are in that too, that they'll be Broncos fans and then they'll leech off to a different fan base when they're doing well. I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here, guys. I'm going to head over to the NFC West Roundtable. I'm going to comment here again for you guys. It is in the comment section a couple of times. It is in the description below. It is on my community tab on YouTube, so go over there and find it. I'm going to post it again here. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it again. What hair gel does Sean McVay use? Ask that in my quesos, man. I need that. Honestly, Scott, that is a real comment there. That is a real comment. It is very obvious because knowing these teams, knowing the Cardinals, knowing the Rams, even knowing the Seahawks and the 49ers, it would be, and this is not an attack on any specific person, anything like that, but it is an ignorant comment to say that the Rams are out of it and it's not like it's now just the Cardinals race. That's not me taking a shot at anybody in the comment section, but it's just showing you're not paying that close of attention. So I'm going to go ahead and hop over to the NFC West Roundtable. Hope to see all of you guys there. Genuinely hope to see all of you guys there. Every single one of you guys, especially you Rams fans, definitely want to see you guys over there. Let's blow them up. Let's show the AZ sports fan that this